You are likely preparing to develop a competency-based course that is part of a larger program of courses. Because of this, an overarching goal for course development is to ensure that the student learning experience is somewhat consistent across the program. Consistency for students when navigating courses is important, and it reflects best practices outlined in various sets of standards, including the Quality Matters or QM standards for online courses and the CBEN quality framework. To support you in your development efforts, we have created a generic Talon shell that you will use to help structure certain aspects of your course. In this video, we will take some time to tour the generic shell and discuss how you will use the generic shell as you build your particular course. Let's start with the home page. The home page for your course has been set up for you. The home page includes a custom widget near the top of the page that tells students how to get started in the course. The home page also includes widgets for posting announcements, relating instructor information, logging into Office 365, accessing the Pulse app, and contacting tech support. As the developer, there is nothing that you need to do to modify the home page. Any updates or edits to the home page will be the responsibility of the course facilitator. Now, let's head to the course content where the action for your course really happens. In the overview, you will find some instructional text that guides you to what information should be included in this section. In general, the overview is only ever accessed at the beginning of the course. The overview often includes generic introductory information and/or some type of welcome. It is important to note that any essential information that is included in the overview should also be included in some other area of the course content. This is because students may inadvertently miss the overview as they get started, and we don't want students to miss critical information. Under the table of contents, you will find several modules that have already been created. Start Here, Attendance, End Here, and Student Resources. I will come back to the sample module and the instructor resources later on. Let's check out the Start Here module. The description for the Start Here module has been written for you. Note that there are a couple of areas where course-specific information should be included. Note that you can also modify the text a little if it is appropriate for your course. The to-do list found in the description outlines the key elements that need to be included in this module. Several of those elements are standard to all courses and have already been included. The orientation to CBE video, the information about Zoom, the introductions and cafe discussion, and the general questions discussion have already been built and do not need to be edited. The other items found in the to-do list are things that you or the course facilitator will need to add to the module and/or edit. The welcome video is generally created by the course facilitator. However, some developers may choose to develop separate videos that provide additional course-specific information or a tour of the course. That is a design choice that you and/or the course facilitator can make. The course syllabus, the competency summary and assessment alignment document, and the pacing guide are required documents that will be created during the development process and that will be uploaded to this module. Finally, the performance-based assessment rubrics page is included but will require formatting on your part. For this page, you will be asked to add links to the rubrics that are used in the course. The Start Here module will appear in all competency-based courses and will include the pieces of information that are common to all courses. This will help students consistently know where to find the important documents that support them in getting started in their course. The next module in the shell is the attendance module. For online courses, students have to show that they are attending the course. An initial assignment that does not require content knowledge or access to materials must be completed. For all competency-based courses, the attendance assignment involves students filling out the pacing guide for the course. Since this attendance assignment is common to all courses, the module has been set up for you. As the developer, there is nothing that you need to do with this module other than leave it in the shell. We will discuss the pacing guide in more detail in another video. The End Here module is another module that needs to be included in the course shell, but does not require any editing on the part of the developer. The End Here module provides the students with some guidelines and instructions for wrapping up the course. The Student Resources module is included in each course. The inclusion of this module aligns with best practices described in the standards developed by Quality Matters. The Student Resources module includes information and links to various college resources and services. These resources and services are available to all students, whether or not they are in a competency-based course. The Start Here module, the Attendance module, the End Here module, and the Student Resources module are important parts of every competency-based course. However, you probably noticed that none of them really address the content of a course. This is where you come in as the course developer. Your primary job is to add the content modules to the Talon shell. The sample module that is provided simply shows how the description for a content module should be organized and formatted. Note that the description for each content module should include an introduction, a listing of the targeted course competencies and sub-competencies, and a listing of the activities associated with completing the module. The inclusion of these elements in the description again reflects best practices for organizing online content. Beyond the description, it will be up to you to add the actual content to the module. You will likely add several modules to the course to cover your content. We have purposely given you the flexibility to add content as you see fit, since every course will be somewhat different. Remember that the development team and the instructional design team are available to help you with content curation. The final module that appears in the generic Talon shell is the Instructor Resources module. This module houses various documents and templates that you might find helpful as you develop your course. Note that this module is instructor-facing and is hidden from student view. When course development is complete, this module should probably be deleted. Now that we have gone through the modules that have been built in the shell, let's chat about a couple of things that are found behind the scenes. First, let's go to the course admin page and to the rubrics link. Notice that there are two rubric templates that appear at the top of the list of rubrics. The analytic rubric template in particular is available for you to copy and edit when it comes time to load your performance-based rubrics into Talon for easy evaluation. The template has been formatted to align with the rubric structure that is used for competency-based courses. If you need help building your rubrics in Talon, please reach out to the instructional design team. Finally, let's visit the Grades tool. In particular, let's take a look at the grade schemes. In addition to the typical grade schemes that are built into Talon, two additional grade schemes have been created. The general CBE grade scheme is set as the default grade scheme for the shell. This grade scheme reflects the proficiency ratings that are used in competency-based courses. The scheme is set up so that students do not see points or percentages in the gradebook. Rather, the students will see the verbal ratings and corresponding colors. The incomplete CBE grade scheme is also available for use. This grade scheme works well for things that students submit that are not graded or included when determining proficiency. If you have any questions when it comes time to set up the gradebook, please reach out to the instructional designers for assistance. There you have it. This concludes the tour of the generic Talon shell. As the developer, you will be expected to use the generic shell to initially set up your course, but you will also have the flexibility to be creative when incorporating and building out your course-specific content. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, our goal is to establish some level of consistency in the student learning experience across the program. The use of the generic Talon shell serves as a step in reaching that goal. Good luck as you prepare to build your course and curate your content.